Hi, today I'm going to talk about, will I get high from using medical cannabis? Hello everyone, my name is Randy Caine and I'm the Humble Grower. Cannabis is now legal in Canada and I'm here to show you what I know about this amazing plant. Short answer on the use of cannabis and getting high, you will feel an effect, of course. Be no different than if you were using a new pain reliever or some other pharmaceutical, it would have an effect. Even, some sleep aids that we can use, Nitol, they recommend, maybe don't operating heavy machinery. There can be very subtle effects, of course there can. The question that we've always run into, though, is quite intriguing. People will come into our dispensary, and the first thing they say is, will I get high? I think that's maybe a part of what I need to talk about during this segment is what is it to get high? What does that really mean? I think we've all been a bit misled in terms of the prohibition and the propaganda that comes along with this, is that somehow there's this mystical, magical, absurd, scary thing called getting high. I assure you the impact or the effects that you have felt if you've taken a pain reliever and had something, if we would have had the same sort of propaganda or terminologies around it, we would also see that as getting high. I think if you could equate it like that as any new medication, it might take 2-3 days to become sort of adjusted to the point where you no longer feel it. If you think about it, if you're somebody who has got a severe back injury and maybe thinking about using cannabis, when you first started to use those pain relievers, were you not affected? The first couple of days, maybe you felt a bit woozy, maybe you felt that you maybe had a nap in the afternoon. That's not uncommon either with cannabis. So will you get high? Yes, there will be an effect. Will it be the classic high like that you've been led to believe of why you ought not to use cannabis? No, I assure you that's not the case, especially using it medicinally. So don't be afraid. And once again, as I always say, educate yourself, come to know a little better, come to understand some of the impacts that have been brought onto your life and the understandings that you might feel limited by in terms of medical access. Might be just because of the things that you may have heard through propaganda, the mistruths. So let's say, educate yourself and good luck. Thanks again. I hope you found this useful. I would also recommend that you watch the documentary Demystifying Cannabis on Canada's legalization. You can access that by clicking on the link below.